Y'all, we are officially back for some more NBA 2K26 action. We are going live here on Twitch, so if you're watching live on Twitch, thanks so much. And if you're watching later on YouTube, thanks as well. Now the theme of this run here for 2K26 is going to be using Tier 3 teams exclusively. I think we'll title this video Tier 3 is the place to be. So that's going to be the mood here. Now obviously the main benefit, for using Tier 3 teams, of course, is, well, if you win with a Tier 3 team, that's worth 3 points. So, theoretically you can level up to future leagues. As you see, we're only 6 points away from the Silver League. So I think that's really the benefit of using Tier 3 teams. But I've kind of identified, like 4 teams really in particular that I really like using at the Tier 3 level. I may include, kind of some additional content or thoughts like in the video description when this is uploaded to YouTube later on, just kind of like highlighting these 4 teams. But if we can, assuming we can play with all 4 teams in this stream, those teams are the Bucks, Mavs, Grizzlies, and then the 91-92 Knicks. Those are all Tier 3 teams. Those are 4 really solid Tier 3 teams. So we're going to jump in again with the Bucks. Get a look at games so far here through Season 6. Yeah, let's jump in. Okay, Bucks are still Tier 3. I believe that as of now, which it is currently April 8th, Giannis is still out. So I think you can use Giannis, but that's fine. We're okay with that. Now, we have recently won with the Grizzlies and the Mavs, but after this game with the Bucks, the Mavs should come unlocked, and then after that, the Grizzlies should come unlocked. So we'll move kind of in that order, assuming we can get wins. And like I said, really, I also really like the 91-92 Knicks. Again, those are 4 really solid Tier 3 teams. And you see it right there, 3 points per win as, opposed to 1 point per win if you win with a Tier 1 team. And we're going to be going against a Tier 1 team. Never easy against the Spurs. That seems most appropriate, though. So one of the things about the Bucks that I like is they have really a lot of size and a lot of versatility, even without Giannis, and they can kind of, keep that size or they can have that size and defensive versatility while still having 5 shooters on the floor. I think we're going to start like this. I've been starting games recently with the Bucks. Andre Jackson Jr. at the 1, Ousmane Dieng, Kyle Kuzma, Bobby Portis, and then Turner. Again, Portis and Turner, give you a really solid front court. And again, Turner to defend Wemby, I mean, there's no one really who can defend Wemby, but at least he's a really high quality big and a really solid interior defender, someone to at least start on Wemby or try to get some stops on him. So we'll pause and make our changes. Again, how to win games in Play Now Online on YouTube. I go over in the defensive video of that little mini series of those 2 videos, go over these settings. So take a closer look at that. This kind of outlines how I like to try to play on defense, or that kind of outlines how I like to try to play on defense. And obviously we have the offensive video too. I think we're all set up here. Okay. Now, matchup-wise, I think we're just going to let this kind of automate across the board. Obviously the Spurs are just incredible, given the fact largely that they have Wemby. But beyond that, they are kind of, I don't want to say average. I mean, I guess they are average-ish. I mean, Castle's really good, but like size-wise, they're not super, they're not super big aside from Wemby. So that is kind of something that can try to, poke at, see what we can do. Last thing, we're going to change coach settings, just kind of thinking through how we want to approach this one. Let's see. It's never easy against the Spurs. It's always a challenge. I mean, even I feel like against someone who's like, 500 player, this person at least knows, how to attack with Wemby, probably how to defend with Wemby. I mean, this person's played, 100 games, so we'll see what we can get. But I definitely think the Bucks are like one of the best teams that you can use tier 3 wise. There's no doubt about that in my mind. And I've said this all along, I made a specific video earlier in 2K26 in the best teams to use for Play Now Online or in Play Now Online series on YouTube. I made a video for that series that was focused on the Bucks, and I said then I like the Bucks even without Giannis. They have two really quality bigs who can both shoot and stretch the floor. In Portis and Turner. Jackson, oh, that one's off. I held that for way too long. Good rebound by Jang. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that was a good steal.
Yep, count it. Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does. Jackson attacking. Lets the three fly.
Shot by Kuzma. Gotta be careful with the ball bringing it up. We might have to get a better ball handler in there. That's a couple times now. This person's doing a good job kind of helping off. Or helping up. And forcing steals are really pressing up.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
There goes Portis. Good stuff. Let's get back, try to get a stop.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized. And it's Fox penetrating.
Ah, Fox like that all the way.
Fox powers it home. Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast. Pass to Turner. Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner.
Man. That was a pretty good take. We had a pretty big shot meter. Good defense. Good rebound, Portis. Take foul. Didn't mean to pick Jackson.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Oh, he's got a really fast free throw.
That one misses for Jackson. Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Turner.
No, I thought Turner had a step. He did. Just good block with Wemby.
Here's Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Castle for three.
Okay.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Fortunate miss there. That was a really good ball movement.
Jackson with it. Fox picks him up.
Way to run the floor from Portis.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Devin Vassell.
That's off too.
First free throw.
It's got to be better at the foul line.
No good. Down low. Oh,
A good steal from Turner.
Kuzma outside. Inside.
Turner got that one. Found a mismatch.
When you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do.
A quick pass up to Wemby. That one missed. Good rebound. Portis came crashing in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. The drive by Jackson. Down low.
No, bad pass.
Portis with the steal.
Got it back though. Some chaos there. Worked out in our favor.
Starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Good hand. Can't believe that wasn't our rebound. I can't believe that he got that back.
Castle's got 5 now. Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend. Jang in the post.
There goes Jang.
No points.
We were in a pick and pop there,
Oh,
but he just got a step.
effort they need to cut into the lead. Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you can't
No way.
give up plays like that.
Man, that's just throwing it up and just hoping Wemby gets it.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down. Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a
I really
good
folded
head
though.
on his
Worked in his
shoulders.
favor that time.
Pass to Portis. Jackson surveying the D. He takes it in. Here's the three.
There's Portis on a good pick and pop.
Knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a
I
huge
jumped.
part of
We're
this
there
offense.
though. Good rebound. We can end the
No good.
quarter.
Now here's Turner. And here's Jackson. Back to Turner. And that
Count it?
concludes the first
Oh,
quarter.
it didn't count. I don't think.
Bucks ahead.
That was a good try. We should have gone to that mismatch just when we saw him open right there in the middle with a few seconds left.
And for those of you just tuning in,
All right.
second quarter action is where we
I really like this lineup for the Bucks.
All right, guys, what do you think about the
You know, this lineup can defend. It's pretty big.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the
Yeah, that one's off. It was just a little deep.
The Bucks leading by 7. The kick out to Kuzma.
Yeah, you gotta make them pay for just, you know, bum rushing you. Like, it's gonna break down if they can't get a steal. Oh yeah.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little. Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Jackson with it. Guarded by Wembanyama.
Turner got a dunk that time. All right.
And Turner with the dunk.
One pause left.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim. Vassell outside.
I couldn't close out. Bad defense by me. Trying to get there on the closeout.
Stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Okay. Saw what he was doing there. Helped off with Wim because of the mismatch. If we get that look again, we got to make that extra pass to the corner.
But makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Ah,
Yeah, he took that up with great
Turner's there.
confidence.
Good defense.
Tremendous finish.
And it's Fox penetrating. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Oh, and he
All right.
fouled on his way up.
Portis got
He'll
that.
head to the line to shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes a first.
Got the first one to go. Portis a pretty good free throw shooter.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 11-point game. Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball. Now here's Jackson. No made baskets yet. Back to Portis. Pass to Jang. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here.
Good midi there from Portis.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes,
Good shot.
and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got 7 points in the game. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Portis.
There goes Portis. He caught it with a little bit of a size mismatch. Did a good job holding it.
Here's Castle.
Oh, no way.
And he'll
All
take
right.
a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled
Good
on that
defense.
shot. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. That's off as well, so he misses both. You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays
Ah,
defense,
I
got a
definitely forced that
national
one up.
championship in college, so he is a winner too.
Wemby's still in.
Driving in. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Floats one up.
No way, that was
That's
open.
good.
Darn.
5 points in the game.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Pass to Turner. Right wing. Now here's Kuzma. Up top Turner. Fires the three.
Turner got that one to go.
And that's his 4th bucket of the game.
Can we get a stop? That'd be really big.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Good stuff. Good defense from Jang.
The Bucks leading by 11. To the paint. 40 seconds left in the second period.
Got Portis for sure.
Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Vassell outside. The 3 is
No
up.
way that's off. No way.
Good off the assist from Fox.
Well, we can get the
Got
last
6
shot.
points in the quarter. The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of 3-point buckets. Pass to Turner. For 3.
Turner wide open.
Wembanyama grabs a board. Castle outside.
Not time, I don't think.
And so it's
Well, we're up
Milwaukee
10.
earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
I think we're going to just continue to
We've got
use the
third
same
quarter
lineup.
basketball here. 2 quarters
This
in the
person's
books.
not taking Wemby out. Okay, there's a switch now.
Spurs trail by 10. Cornet sets a screen. From deep, Harper. Rebounded by Kuzma. And the Bucks with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
There's Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Definitely forced up. That one's off.
Milwaukee leading by 12.
Yeah, Fallon. All right, good win. And good start to this, for sure. Okay, like I said now, we should have the Mavericks left. Or, I guess, available next. Because again, it's now been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games since we played with the Mavericks. So we'll go back in with them, continue in our tier 3 theme for this stream. And this would also be if we can get another win here. We'll get a win with the Mavs. That would take us to the Silver League. Again, in pretty early on here in Season 6. So let's get after it. Yep, Mavs free again after this game. We should get the Grizzlies free. If we can win with them, we'll move on to the 91-92 Knicks. That would be the first time I've ever used a classic team in a stream. If we can get there. We'll see. Now, I do also want to call out here just for future live streams, future upcoming live streams. I think what I'm going to do is plan to grind the accolade, the career accolade, that is to win with 5 all-time teams. And then if we can get that, what I want to do for during Season 6 is I want to unlock 10 more classic teams, because then there is another accolade that is win with 30 classic teams or 30 eras teams. So just to do more of those types of streams, I think would be a lot of fun if we can get there. But definitely in the near future, what I want to do is do a stream dedicated to winning with 5 as we get a quick quit and we're moving up. We didn't even play that one, but we're up into the Silver League, so we'll just keep going on. Now I'm not going to be able to use the Mavericks again. Obviously that does count as a win with the Mavericks, so can't use them again here. But we should have the Grizzlies, who I like playing with. I really like playing a lot in Tier 3. But yeah, this will give us a chance to show it. So I want to, in a very near futured stream, or a near stream in the future, I want to do again just a stream that's dedicated to winning with 5 different all-time teams. I've already won with 1, so it would only be 4 teams that we have to win with. I have won a game with the all-time Magic, even though I only barely played it. It was like a game where there was a quick quit by my opponent, or something happened. But that'll be, I think, included, or something that I will definitely do in hopefully a live stream that's coming up soon, and that will also be posted to YouTube afterwards. Again, grinding the timeless accolade, winning with 5 different all-time teams. And we'll see if we can maybe get to the old school pro accolade grind as well this year, which again is winning a game with 30 different era teams. I have 20 of them unlocked right now, so I need to get up to the Gold League. I need to advance through the Gold League to unlock 10 more teams from the Kobe era. So if we can do that and get to the Platinum League, then that would give me 30 total teams to start grinding for that. So again, that's future stuff, but let's continue this run here with Tier 3 teams. Again, going in with the Grizzlies. Sad I didn't get to play with the Mavericks. Like I said, I think they're going to be... Oh, they're not locked. That's fine. I think it definitely counted that as a win. It definitely counted that as a win, though, because it moved me up to the Silver League, and I got 3 points. But we can still use the Mavericks. That's interesting. I wonder if that's something that's changed recently. Because I feel like maybe in the past, or maybe earlier in 2K, if you got like this quick of a win, and speaking of all-time teams, but yeah, I thought if you got even that quick of a win, like from when your opponent quits before the game starts, I thought the team might still lock. But we just saw it. They won't. So that's definitely good to know. We can definitely still use the Mavericks. We'll see. Looks like we're going up against an all-time team. And the Timberwolves are one of the all-time teams that I also have unlocked. So, they would be one of the teams that I play against. And why is it showing me the Hornets? I wonder if this is going to mess up or anything. This might not work, because I feel like this has happened previously. To where it'll like show... Like it'll show my opponent as their lineup and their starters are the team that I just previously played against. I don't know why this does this. We'll see if this works. We'll see if we can even get in this game, but we're set up with the Mavericks. Again, we'll see if we get matched up with the all-time Timberwolves, or if this game actually starts. Oh, it's starting. Nope, yep, we got a problem. Well... Oh, and I got a loss for that game. You gotta love the 2K logic. You gotta love that. I got a loss for that game. Now I'm at 3 losses. I only have 2 legit losses, which, they were hard-fought games. But why did I get a loss for that game? Well, let's go back in and see. Let's go back in and see. You gotta love the 2K logic. Like, man. It's just straight up messing up. And here we got someone who's pretty good. We still have the Mavericks. I also have the Grizzlies still. We've also unlocked the 91-92 Knicks. I don't know if it'll work if I use the Mavericks. We're going against the Spurs. I also still have the Bucks. Why does it have the Bucks again? I don't know. Maybe I think either Maverick. I think the Bucks really give us the best chance to win with a Tier 3 team. So I'm going to run it back almost. This person's pretty good. This person looks pretty good. 74 and 21. This is going to be a challenge for sure. But, playing against the Spurs is almost like the biggest challenge in some ways. So we'll see what we can do. Like, we'll push it there. I mean, this is still a Tier 3 team. I don't know why it's letting me use the Bucks. We just won a game with the Bucks. But we'll see what happens. So let's set our lineups. Let's get Portis in there. Jang at the 2. Jackson at the 1. Whoops. B Nance is definitely someone we can use. We got to be more diligent about making subs this time. Because we can definitely get Portis out, early, and then bring him back in as a sub later on for Turner, just to kind of keep a bigger, better, interior defender at all times on Wemby, who's got good, stamina. So we got to be more diligent about that in this game. And at least we just played this matchup. That is almost another thing to like, in terms of strategy, as you go through these games and just play through. Like, we just played this matchup. Like, I feel like God knows how this game's gonna go, but like theoretically, I feel like it makes sense. Like, maybe it could be a little advantage. I just played this matchup. I just played the Spurs, but the Spurs and Wemby are so good and so tough that it's like, I don't know if that's really that much of an advantage is playing this again, but I like it better again than playing against the Spurs with the Mavericks, who were still unlocked. And I didn't have any teams locked there, so I don't know what's going on, but we're still in Tier 3. That's what we're trying to do. I will definitely switch it up next and use a different team, no matter who we get. But just because we're so early on here, and for some reason I still have the Bucks unlocked, I'm going to use them again.
Welcome,
See.
sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
Turner, he missed that one. I guess that was a little deep, but I thought it was a pretty good shot.
Wembanyama screen. Inside.
Man, I'm in good position there. I don't like people who play like that, but, that's what you got to do. I mean, it's Wemby, Yeah, and then we get a turnover.
It's a one-on-one situation.
You gotta love it.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Let's force it.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Vassell outside. To the middle. Fires the 3.
That one's off. Good rebound.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game.
Okay, he's helping off of Turner, so we gotta hit Turner. Jackson Jr. had a pretty quick free throw.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws
Yeah, there we go.
foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of
I
them.
guess stop.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get in position.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Milwaukee. Jackson attacking. Out to Portis. There's a screen by Turner. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Fires from the line.
Yeah.
San Antonio with a rebound. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox.
All right, good.
It's gonna be a 3-second
Good forced turnover. We got to get something going on offense.
And here's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 4. Here's Jang. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Portis. Pass to Turner.
There's Turner for 3. We did say it. We saw that was coming.
This is today's NBA. Big men like Turner,
That he's been helping off of.
great outside shooting.
He had been helping off of
Fox outside.
Turner with Wemby.
Here's Champagny.
Oh man, come on! I'm in position for that.
Off the assist from Fox.
Got to do a better job moving my feet.
Loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
To the paint. Here's Turner.
There's Turner, got a quick one, and he was in position there. Got to find a way to come up with stops.
Lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the wing, right side. Back to Fox. Pass to Champagny. Lets it go from
I missed that one. We got to do a better job defending the pick and pop, though.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Down low.
There goes Turner on a good dive.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment.
See, I think at this point we should probably give Portis a break so that he can rest up a little bit. He can prepare to come back in and give Turner a sub. So let's do that. Everybody else is okay. And I really like the defense that we have 1 through 3 with Jackson, Jang, and Kuzma. Nance gives us some size and shooting still and slashing. So let's go like this. Okay, and he took Wemby out.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Harper. San Antonio again missing. Milwaukee in the lead.
Good defense there.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking.
There goes Nance. Good lead pass.
All that they're doing right now.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Harper. The Bucks getting their last shot to go.
Oh man, that's open. I thought we were in solid position with Turner. Of course, he's bringing Wemby back in.
Pass to Kuzma. Nance left side. Kuzma right side.
There goes Kuz. He got that one to go. It was a 2, but still worked.
Basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Driving in.
On the move. Good rebound. We can make this the last shot. Last possession.
The Bucks leading by 3. Jackson surveying the D.
Let's try to get Nance.
To the middle.
Ah, force it.
Nance can't get it to go. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson.
Well, it doesn't advance the ball, that timeout.
On the game plan.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups.
Throw Portis in there. Maybe we can come back with starters. Go back to both Portis and Turner briefly to start the second.
It's off his leg.
They called it kickball. That's insane. So it's going to put it up there now. Come on now.
Out of bounds.
No turnover.
It'll go to the Bucks.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
With 1 on the clock.
That's fine.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Milwaukee out in front, up by 3.
I can live with that because he jumped at a shot. I mean, there was at least a slight chance it could be a shooting foul, but obviously great block.
Back to a game that's been pretty close so far.
Okay, see, now he took
And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Wemby back out.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line
Yeah.
throughout this one.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, nice read by Harper. You know, this rookie is a lefty, and that's tricky to guard in the pick and roll.
There goes Turner downhill. Good stuff. He's got 9 points already. Inbounding it pretty far up here.
That one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that is sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Cornette sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot.
We're in good position here.
Johnson over Kuzma.
Good defense, guys. Good board, Jackson.
The Bucks leading by 3. The drive by Jackson.
Andre and 1. Again, he's got a pretty quick free throw. Wemby's back in.
Opportunity to 3-point play.
Okay, let's go Nance there.
Johnson.
Move.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
So far, they haven't.
Jackson got another one.
They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Leave Turner in there to defend
Wembanyama screen.
Wemby. Ah,
Here's the 3.
He missed.
It's hauled in by
Got lucky.
And so it's Kuzma.
He's trying to get back out there. It's a good pick and pop. And,
To the paint. Pass to Jang. Jackson outside. Portis outside.
Portis won on a drive. Went in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Spurs trail by 8. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Harper. Outside Barnes. Here's Harper. Defended by Jackson. Here's
Hey, come on.
Wembanyama hammers it down.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that
Good
doesn't have
take.
to jump to dunk?
Jackson outside. Pass to Turner. Now Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly.
Come on now. He's just straight up leaving him.
Wembanyama.
Got to make that shot.
And out of
Oh,
bounds.
all right. There we
Milwaukee will
go.
have it. So both teams making some changes here.
We could throw Rollins in maybe at the 1.
A little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Jackson on the take.
Oh,
Pass to Jang. The 3 is
there's
up.
Jang. Good extra pass.
Triple.
I thought maybe Nance was going to be wide open on that, but he did end up helping off of the wing.
Close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Okay.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Jackson outside.
There goes Nance. Good too.
And Nance with the slam.
Oh, deep inbound
He's
pass.
been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Jang. Launches the 3.
Jang for 3. Okay, good shot.
Milwaukee from deep.
If we could somehow come up with a stop with this lineup on the floor with Portis at the 5, that'd be big.
107 left in the second. Castle outside. Here's Champagny. The 3.
A good pick and pop. I
Gets it to go. That makes
thought
it
we
2
could
for 3
switch
in this
cleaner
game.
than that.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bad spacing. I don't know why he
Nice pass
cut
by Milwaukee here.
when he did.
Back to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. No one near him.
Oh, Portis got that one.
Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. Spurs trail by 9. There's 25 seconds left in the second. Pass to Harper. Vassell with it.
Oh, moving screen or something.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Now Jackson. He's got 5. Portis outside.
Portis for 3.
Basket is good.
That was big.
Assist from Jackson.
Good pick and pop. Only 1.6.
That's
Okay.
big unless you're
Now we can
a
set up
dedicated rim
how we
runner.
want as well, coming out of this timeout, obviously.
From distance.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it
We'll go back to Turner, give Portis a break, give Jackson a break. Then we could stay like this, honestly, if we want. We can go Kuz at the 1. Maybe move Jang down a slot. Throw Prince in there. Or Jang at the 3. Put Kuz at the 1. Like this lineup. Be fresh coming out in the second half. Or we can go back to starters if we want. Or throw Portis back in at some point.
He gets it up.
No way.
Doesn't go for him. And so it's Milwaukee earning this break in the action. Up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high
Yeah.
percentage looks.
Keeping the game simple.
We'll be right back after
I
this
do
word.
think that there is some truth to that, keeping the game simple, just identifying, you know, where openings are and just kind of working off of one main action, like the pick and slip, and then the pick and pop as well, kind of right off of that.
We've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway
We should maybe try to go to like a floppy set or something at some point too, just to kind of,
Spurs trail by 10.
you know, continue getting some sort of different looks on offense, but you don't want to make it too complicated.
To the inside. And the
Of course, pick and pop for Wemby.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
pass to Prince. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Jang. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked
Man.
by Wembanyama.
He completely overran that one, still got the block with Wemby. I mean, that's how it works.
A game-changing
What's this, no turnover, nothing? No 3 in the key?
Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama.
Force ball pickup from
Fox.
Turner. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see.
And why is Jackson still in at the 1? I thought we had Kuzma in.
Here's Jackson. He'll bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. There's a screen by Turner. Inside.
There's Turner for a quick 2. Need that one. Crazy inbound pass.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's gonna
He wants to
take
go that quick. I'm gonna go a little slower.
They're gonna climb out of this hole.
Here's Jackson.
Jackson all the way. Good 2. Let's get a stop. Any stop is big. Come on.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Wembanyama screen. To the
I'm trying to get in some sort of position there. It's just so hard to. Man.
This is what everyone wants
Okay.
to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
pass to Nance. Here's Prince. Here's Jang. He has 6. Jackson with it.
Man, that's crazy.
And the baseline
Good
jumper,
defense.
No good. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. It's Fox with a drive. And it's
Oh, man.
Yeah,
It's tough.
Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Milwaukee leading by 4. To the inside. And here's Turner from
Free
the
Turner.
arc. Good.
Need to
And
stop.
that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
No one there to contest, so he just
Lucky
drops
missa
it in
for
like
us.
he's at the rec league.
Now the Bucks with it. Pass to Jackson. Here's Prince. Now Turner. He's covered by Fox. Back to Turner.
Turner got it.
7 for 10 now.
Just kind of waited a second there. Took our time in the paint. Obviously, we're trying to, you know, with the mismatch there.
Down low.
Oh my gosh, that needs to miss one of these times. Shouldn't Turner be able to affect one of them?
Points.
Man,
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score.
Prince on a good extra pass. If we can stop, there's no doubt I'm taking time out. That could have been a turnover.
You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Yeah, jeez.
Count it. Good. And that's now 22 points for Victor
Throw
Wembanyama.
Rollins in there. Try to get Nance on a drag.
Wemby is just so skilled down in this area.
And here's Turner from the arc.
Turner got a green.
It's Milwaukee from deep.
Let's try to get a
This
stop.
is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable
That's what we
results
need.
from downtown.
That's what it's going to come down to. Can we stack up enough stops? Oh, there's an illegal screen. That's big.
And looks
Gosh,
like an
that's
illegal
huge.
pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Sometimes, I mean, eventually, if you keep clicking on and fighting over, you know, yourself, they're going to reward you. You're going to get a few.
You're not gonna
Yep, we
fool
gotta quit.
officials too
Wow.
often on an
Holy
illegal
cow.
screen.
That's a
If you click on and you fight over, as the user, you're going to eventually get, you know, you're going to eventually get some illegal screen calls. And that was enough right there to end the game. Man, we had a win with the Spurs. We had another win with the Spurs. It's like not showing up here. Oh no, there it is. I just didn't scroll down far enough. It's right there. A good run so far. We're 3-1, obviously, in this stream, with an asterisk by the loss. I mean, and an asterisk by the win. We had to quit, but then it didn't lock any teams, and I don't know what's going on here. Then we had the Bucks still unlocked. So let's maybe aim to play 2 more games. One with the Grizzlies, and then one with the 91-92 Knicks. We'll go in with the Grizzlies, and then we'll conclude things with the Classic team. This will be 2 fun games. I really like the Grizzlies, and I've played a few games with the 91-92 Knicks team, the Classic, or the Eras team. So we'll see who we get matched up against here. And we are going for it, again, with Memphis, for sure. This person's most used teams, one of them is an all-time team. You gotta be kidding me. This person's won a game with all 30 NBA teams. That speaks for something. I mean, 198. Look who they're using. The 91-92 Knicks. That's funny. That's really funny. It could be a challenge. It could be a challenge because the Grizzlies, you know, right now, Memphis's best big man is Olivier Maxence Prosper. I think I'm saying that right. It might be Oliver. I think it's Olivier. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Olivier Maxence Prosper. His last name's Prosper. That's going to be tough because he's going to be probably the guy to start on Pat Ewing. So I don't know how that's going to go. We'll see. But yeah, this will be a quick look at the 91-92 Knicks, and that's funny because I literally just said I was going to play with them. We need Gigi Jackson in there. He's going to start. And we can most definitely... Yeah, he's putting Kiki Vanaway in. That's a good move there. I don't think Vanaway can guard Gigi Jackson, though. I'll be honest with you. Ewing is a little bit on the slower side. That's maybe our advantage that we have, kind of with our small ball unit for the Grizzlies. Jerome, Coward, Hendricks, Jackson, Prosper. Let's go. See what we can do. Alright, got our changes made. I think we'll pretty much let everything default. We'll let everything default, and then I don't even think we need to assign anyone in particular, because Hendricks will start on McDaniel, and obviously our big is just going to, you know, whomever that is, you know, being Prosper to start, he's just going to do his best on the Hall of Famer. That'll be the challenge here for sure. But we're faster than them. We know that much. So let's see what we can do. Okay, I think we got everything else set up correctly. I think we are all good to go. All right. Opponent will get a pause real quick. And again, I like when something like this happens, like we get a chance to play against someone that I was planning to play as. I feel like that's happened before in a live stream. I mean, I'm sure that's happened a ton of times. But like something like this in particular, when it's this specific of a classic team that I was just planning on using for the very next game. Anytime we get matched up against, you know, a team like this, or just, you know, when something like that happens, it's kind of funny. All right, we're on the road in New York. I do know, obviously, as we're seeing some zone here. Good extra pass, good hit, GG. But I do know that Ewing is a very good interior defender, so we don't want to obviously, you know, try him too much. Fortunately, we recovered from the switch. Prosper still on Ewing. He's just going right up. Okay, that one missed.
And the Grizzlies with possession. It's a 3-point game.
Coward for a midi. Good shot.
Good. Coward.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
By Jerome guard Mark Jackson. Jackson's not the best.
Outside Jackson.
Not the best shooter. Jackson rebounds Jackson's miss.
Off to a quick start here. Down low.
Oh, I forced that one for sure. I forced that one for sure. I thought we had the
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here.
lane.
About a minute
Forcing
and a
with
half in the
Ewing.
first quarter.
That's fine. Good bucket.
Is good.
How about the muscle?
I mean, I think we're seeing zone, you know.
Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pass to Coward. Back to Jerome. Now here's Jackson.
There's GG Jackson again for 3. Just got to be patient. Move that ball around against that zone.
Got 6.
Try to see what he's trying to do, you know, reach is what he's trying to do.
Get him rolling as early as possible.
We just got to try to hold our own. We got to try to get contact against Ewing further up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Picked his pocket.
Man, how was that a turnover?
Pass to McDaniel. Back to Jackson. Here's Ewing. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't
Prosper,
typically
deep
end
shot.
well.
A little bit of a deep 3 there. Shouldn't have taken that one.
Trailing. Inside. It's good.
Yeah, just going to Ewing every time.
He's got 8.
But we got to do a better job trying to come up with stops.
Down low, they've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
There's Prosper. Good job getting behind the defense.
Well, listen, I like the bucket.
And again, I think if we can try to keep getting, you know,
Pass to McDaniel.
contact higher up on Ewing, we can do a better job of trying to get a stop. There, that's going to be a bucket. Oh, he missed. Good rebound. Good rebound.
1:37 left here in the first quarter. To the inside.
Jackson got that one to go. He can definitely take advantage of his matchup on Kiki Vandeweghe. Called that out when we saw the lineups.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 4.
The defense Prosper. Forced ball pickup. That should not go in. It just shouldn't.
Ewing's got 2
Great bucket,
points.
though.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Hendricks. There's the pick. Here's Prosper. From
Prosper
downtown,
for 3.
buries the
Needed that
long
one.
jumper.
Stretch the defense out.
Prosper's got his second basket of the
Maybe
game.
we can try to go to Hendricks at
That's
the
kind of
5.
need that you're not going to find success.
I think that's what we should do.
Gotta get a hand in the face.
Now Ewing.
We'll help off. We'll try to double.
Here's McDaniel. No score
We got a
in this
miss,
one.
but
Ewing
good defense. Good
get it to
Prosper
go.
recovered.
And the Grizzlies
Only about a
lead by
3-second
5.
difference. We can hold a
About 3
5-second
seconds
lead.
between shot and game
Kind of take this one down. Look, there's a mismatch. Jerome is being guarded by Ewing.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock.
That was too deep of a shot. I shouldn't have shot that. I should have been a step closer.
Here's Vandeweghe.
Good hand. Good hand, GG Jackson.
The first quarter of play.
That was the right idea, I think, by Jerome.
And back in a moment as
That was the right idea to take that shot. I was just a step deep.
and if you're just
Okay, so
joining us,
Rupert
we
in.
played through one
Move
quarter
Hendricks to
in
the
this one.
5. GG's still out there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, they have
Ewing's still there.
anytime getting into
We'll
it
see what
from deep.
Hendricks can do against Ewing. It's going to be tough, but
Thus far.
good stuff. How are they getting the ball back?
Here's Ewing.
That's crazy. I can't believe that Vandeweghe got a rebound. Like,
Ewing's got
we
the open
we get our
basket
stop, but we don't get the rebound.
for New York. Pass to Rupert. Fires
Rupert for 3. Good shot.
Good on the three-point shot.
Hustle back, Hendricks. We need you.
Got the lead up to 6 now
It's
for
good
the
to try to
Grizzlies.
meet him.
You know, he scored
It's
it.
forced up. Good defense, Hendricks.
Those, if that's how they're going to DM up.
To the paint.
Good fast break. Good transition. Hendricks is here. Hendricks is here. Hendricks is here. It's off. Great defense. Way to fight. Ty Jerome at the line.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Here we go.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game. And we're starting the second quarter.
There's some good, solid user defense so far.
Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Jerome.
And you gotta be kidding me. That was a really bad pass by me.
The screen from Ewing. Here's McDaniel. Here's Vandeweghe. Guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Now Ewing.
Going in with Ewing again. Dang, man. At least we force him to use a lot of time, but gotta stay in better position than that.
All-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
There's Jackson. Yeah, Kiki cannot guard Gigi Jackson. Kiki can't guard Gigi.
See, he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball.
Rome fight
to
over.
guys where they can score it.
Here's Vandeweghe.
Vandeweghe, it's off.
Off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Out to the right wing.
Jackson, big mismatch. 2 points.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Vandeweghe. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's McDaniel.
Good defense, good defense, good defense. That's off. Ah, rebound Ewing. Oh, good contest.
2 points.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's
Maybe take a
attacking the
timeout.
offensive board.
To the middle.
We got Gigi Jackson, though. We got to keep exploiting that for sure.
Boy, he's been on
Maybe we could take a timeout one way or another after this.
confidence he's playing with.
It's Jackson with the drive.
Three in the key, three in the key, three in the key. It's off. Oh, that went in. We'll take a timeout after that. That was good defense. That one could have been a miss. We're going to get Prosper back in there at the 5, though.
And really a good job
That's what we're going to go with.
his teammate near the bucket.
And I know that,
And they
yeah,
just
Ty
kept it
Jerome's
back
also
for the finish.
getting tired.
By Thomas Isola.
Jackson, we can throw Rupert there.
The team might be seeing something to adjust.
But Prosper there. Let's get back in the party. Now again, we want to give Jackson a break. Let's put Hendricks there. Keep Rupert out there. Whitehead is solid. And then Coward at the 1 for a spell. Not Taj Gibson. That's supposed to be Prosper. Prosper and Hendricks are our guys, along with Gigi. Let's go like this.
Just making a change here. And the Grizzlies leading by 9.
Coming out in straight zone.
Pass to Whitehead. Lets it
Whitehead got a 3 to go. Good shot.
sinks the three-pointer.
Try to get stopped. Ewing still out there, but we got, relatively fresh Prosper to go back at him. Hendricks did a good job on Ewing, for sure. Hendricks did a really good job on Ewing.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better look.
Fight
to
over.
start this basketball game.
We're here with Pat. We're here with Pat. Defense Derek. There we got good initial contact. Good initial contact on Ewing. That's off. It's our rebound. See, that's what I was saying. We got to get contact further out on Ewing. 2 points for Prosper. Get contact further out on Ewing, and he kind of, that kind of. We're gonna help off of Jackson. That's off. And Jackson's not hitting from that deep. Prosper, good switchback. But yeah, getting that initial contact, like that time we forced him into a fade. That's great defense. But if we get contact on Ewing early and don't let him get, you know, deep position, obviously that's something that can just really benefit us. 2 points Prosper. Let's hustle back. 15 seconds left. Fight over that. We're there, we're there, we're there, we're there, we're there.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take
That one missed.
is impressive.
Great half. Great half with Memphis. Memphis small ball.
Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
I think we can say like this, or actually we can get Gigi Jackson back in there, give Hendricks a break. He did a great job. Coward, Whitehead, Rupert, that's solid. Give Ty Jerome a little bit of a break. We still got Prosper to guard Ewing.
Knicks trailed by 16. Jackson drives in.
That time, pretty deep position for Ewing. Oh, good defense from Prosper. He got that one to go.
Got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Knicks. To the inside.
Oh, bad pass, bad pass.
Pass to McDaniel. It's Ewing high post. Here's McDaniel.
Defense from Prosper.
Pocket 6. Back to Ewing. New York needs to get off a shot.
Good rebound, yes.
No good.
Oh, I thought that was Cedric Coward. Actually, that was
Whitehead will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
good bucket.
And the basket by
That was
Rupert.
Whitehead on the rebound.
Rupert's got 5 points so far.
Good bucket from Rupert. Good passing. Continue to keep our eye on Ewing. That time that pass pulled him pretty far out.
That's typical of this.
Still got contact pretty far away from the basket. That's what we like.
Capitalizing.
Here's
That one's off. That one's off. Good defense.
This is the three.
Good rebound, Prosper.
Memphis leading by 16.
What a fast break. Way to run the floor, guys.
Throws it down.
Like I said, pretty early on, we're faster than them. We're much faster. We're more athletic. That's a pretty deep shot. Yeah, I don't think Ewing can hit that.
What a beautiful
At the very least, we're living with it.
opportunity and the finish pretty
That
good.
midi he might be able to hit, but he's got a tough shot. Good follow, McDaniel.
Good on the
Like Xavier McDaniel.
He's just one of those guys that never takes a possession off. McDaniel works and works at both ends of the court, and those second chance points.
Jackson, he was just looping all around the court there
Boy,
until he
is
finally
just
found
putting this
success
team
on a
his
dive.
back
Good stuff.
right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Knicks trailed by 18. Back to Jackson. New York moving the ball around. Here's McDaniel.
Nope. Good rebound. Whitehead another rebound.
To the left side wing.
Oh, Gigi Jackson, come back up here. We got to make Kiki pay.
Back to Jackson.
He can't guard you.
2 free throws coming up.
Could have probably kicked it back out because he was helping off with McDaniel.
For
See about
Memphis,
Jackson's free throw.
1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the
Oh, yeah, you got to hold his a little bit. It's kind of a weird little hitch. There we go. I don't think my opponent's here. Yep. Good stuff. Good game. Well, I think maybe just because we said it, I'll go back in with the next game with the 91-92 Knicks. We'll see what we can do. We're just over an hour in. Just over an hour in here. I think we'll go for one more. So I guess technically we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins so far on this run. See if we can come out with a fifth with the classic team that we just played against. We did move up again, obviously, to the Silver League. Go back in for one more with the team that we just played against. First time again using a classic team in a stream. Played against a good amount of classic teams. But again, this is a really solid tier 3 team, really. Again, I don't think they're like a great team altogether because they don't have like a super good stretch big. And I think the Cavs are going to be kind of a tough matchup, or the Suns, depending on who we end up actually playing against. But yeah, I don't think the Knicks are like the 91-92 Knicks. I don't think they're like an amazing team, But they have a lot of good pieces. They have a lot of good slashing and shooting that you can kind of surround Ewing with. And Ewing is obviously a dominant interior big, both on offense and defense, and in terms of rebounding. Now, the Suns are a team that I kind of like. I kind of like Fleming for them. I also like Ryan Dunn for the Suns. They got a few solid players. Mark Williams is back. Now, again, in terms of shooting and kind of stretching the floor, really, I think what the 91-92 Knicks can do is, again, have Starks, Kiki Vandeweghe, Gerald Wilkins, who is a player who can definitely slash and is pretty versatile all around. You know, especially at 6'6", he gives really good value. As does Xavier McDaniel at the 4, being pretty big and versatile. So we'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do. This person's not starting either Dunn. Well, Fleming isn't there anymore. At least he's not available right now for the Suns. He was whenever I used them. But, yeah, let's see what we can do. Last game of this stream, last run of this stream. We're officially to 150 wins as well. So that's kind of a neat little accolade there. Or milestone, rather. Alright, pausing, making our same changes. I really like to just double check these. See, we missed one there. The off-ball screen, go over that one too. I think we'll kind of let this automate. Booker, although Booker, no, we should put maybe Starks on Booker in particular. And then Wilkins can guard Jalen Green. Let's go like that. We'll put Ewing on Mark Williams, assuming Mark Williams will probably always stay at the center. That shouldn't make much of a difference. I like those matchups there. Put these on manual. We're ready to go.
Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here we go.
Get a good look at John Starks there to start this game.
So New York will get
Ewing
their
wins the
first
tip.
possession. Here's McDaniel. Pass to Ewing. Here's McDaniel.
A little handoff to McDaniel, who was diving.
Full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to get the offense working through Pat Ewing. He doesn't have much of a shot. He does definitely have
And here's Booker.
good pass in there. We got to be helping off with Ewing because Williams can't shoot. Yeah, Ewing does have a little bit of a midi. It's just that his shot is difficult to use.
And he drives in.
There's Wilkins got a shot to go. Three ball for Wilkins. Good hit.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens
And Pete, what the commentator just said there, when the specific line is, when he hits that shot, it's really helping the spacing for this team, as I can't believe that went in. But I feel like anytime like an announcer says that, that's like a clear-cut sign that you're using the team that you're playing with well. Like if you're hitting shots with someone where they're saying like, when he's hitting that, it really helps the spacing. You know, then you're maximizing your offense. You're maximizing the spacing, which is just a critical component to offense, really. That's why I always try to play, you know, as many players who can shoot the ball as possible.
Here's Gillespie.
Gillespie, can't believe that went in. Got a little bit of a contest.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is
Switch to
a miss, but
Vandeweghe, get
somehow he
Ewing on a
finds way.
drive.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Vandeweghe. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
No, they call the block.
That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet.
Dan, what up? I'm not sure how long ago you commented, but I just saw it. Ooh, if I could have had Ewing earlier there, that would have been better.
6 to shoot. Here's Wilkins.
Wilkins on a good take.
And lays it in, nice and easy.
Gerald Wilkins.
Wilkins has got 5.
I think that's Dominique Wilkins' brother. I feel like I've heard that before. I don't know for sure. This person's using Holland Gillespie a lot, so we might have to try to
Lets it fly.
Try to do some different stuff and switch our matchups. Put Van away on him. And just see what else happens there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, we do got to fight over
See
the
this
screen
all the
better.
time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Vandeweghe.
3 Vandeweghe? Is that a 3?
Nails it from
Good
the
shot,
arc.
Kiki.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We'll let McDaniel guard.
Here's Gillespie. 4-3.
That one's off. Yeah, McDaniel can defend that. A little just kind of cheesing with the screen up top.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Starks with the dunk. Good take. We got to try to keep fighting over that screen, and I like the fact that we, had McDaniels now match up on Gillespie. That was a good little quick change there. We'll see how that pans out. Gonna pause by our opponent. Already down to 4 remaining. We'll see. Again, I've always been a proponent for if your opponent gives you the chance to just take a win, you get up out of there and take that win. Because we're not going to get that, and that's not going to happen.
And an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Man, you got to be kidding me.
Phoenix, good for 2.
I love this approach.
Good shot.
Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
McDaniel, we missed that.
McDaniel.
It's a good
Off
shot.
target from 3-point range.
Now Starks picked up Williams.
It's Booker on the wing. Williams with the screen.
Man,
And that's good. Devin Booker for 3.
this is just off of screens
Booker's
like
gotten his
the
second
entire
bucket.
time.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
There's Ewing. We have to keep user fighting over these screens.
Sounding dunk.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty
This
much
is crazy. This is the same thing every time. I can't believe it. My guys are getting pulled into this like
A
this.
guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to Starks. New York working the ball around now.
Good 2 from Ewing. Hustle back, please.
Ewing's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Booker
That's
for
insane.
3.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And away with a
We got to come up with a stop on that eventually.
leading by 3. Pass to Starks.
Oh,
Here's Vandeweghe to the paint.
Ewing should make that, yeah.
And it's New York scoring again.
5 seconds left.
Credit their
Don't like the fact that we left some time, but
percentage shots.
Here's Gillespie.
no way that goes. Okay, we're up 5. We got to be up more, really, because it's the same thing, really, that we're seeing on offense. It's just kind of like little
New York out in front.
helping off a screen, or not helping off a screen, but trying to play off the screen is what my opponent's doing. Offensively, trying to use that screen and then kind of
If you're just joining us,
just kind of
we
create
played
space
for 1
and
quarter in this one.
looking to just score off of that.
Out the scoring break.
So we got to do a better job clicking on.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding
There it is. Good
the open
defense.
man.
Good user fight over that screen. And we're contesting.
His shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
There's the drive.
Wilkins all the way. Good stuff.
No question.
Got him helping off just a little bit.
They're beginning to take control.
I don't think number 11 can
and
shoot.
This could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Iguodala.
Ewing got back. Wow, I can't believe that went in.
1 for 1 to start the game.
Good defense. Good
Boy,
defense.
creating opportunities at point-blank range, this is exactly what you want.
Knicks leading by 5. To the inside.
Yeah, I don't think he can defend Ewing, though. number 11. I think that his first name is Oso.
What a terrific lead pass.
Don't know what his last name is.
Strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's
Ah.
mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Starks. Pass to Wilkins. Fires
There's
from
Wilkins
deep.
for 3. Good shot.
He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical.
All right, hustle back, hustle back.
Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
They set the pick. Allen draws the double to the middle. Here's Highsmith.
Good defense. Good defense. Really good defense. We're there. We're all there.
Here's Iguodaro. And it's
Board
New
up
York
good.
rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Wilkins.
Look for Ewing going downhill. He got it.
Down it goes.
Quick little reverse dunk.
That one home.
Opened up a 10-point lead. Good stuff.
They've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start.
Now we can look at
this
making
basketball
some sort of change if we
And so
want.
the
Ewing,
timeout by Jordan
his health
Clark
is,
here.
or his stamina
Right
is
now, he
kind
might
of
be looking at some adjustments.
not dwindling, but it's getting a little bit on the low side. What we can do is maybe move Mark Jackson in there, just slide everyone down one. Opponent making some changes again. But yeah, we can move Gerald Wilkins to the 4, kind of get a little extra creative. And then at some point we'll have to take out Ewing. Maybe what we can do is just go to this lineup, and assuming this game continues. Okay. So again, okay. A lot of pauses here. But again, what we're going to do is, if we get the chance to, put Kiki Vanaway in at the 3, Gerald Wilkins will be at the 4, and then keep Ewing in for a little bit. But that'll move Xavier McDaniel to the bench just for a little bit. So eventually, assuming we continue playing in this game, then we'll bring McDaniel back in when Ewing starts to get tired. So again, we're going to go Vandaway here, throw in Wilkins, give a little bit of a break for Xavier McDaniel, and then we'll throw him back in at the 5, just to kind of get a little bit more creative and try to utilize our shooting. But let's go like this for the time being. And I wonder if we can even make a quick sub and put McDaniel in. Oh, we can. Okay, we can get him in at the 5. My opponent's not even inbounding it.
Get it inbounds in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can
He's
be
here, though, I
game
think.
changers that can make you hang your head.
Pass to Starks. They set the screen. Here's Wilkins.
For Wilkins.
Brooks defending. Inside.
Oh, I was just trying to pump fake or gather. Dang.
Suns trail by 10. Now here's Booker.
Booker, Starks still on him.
On the take, Booker.
Yeah, he
His
just
shooting remains on point.
drove
3 for
forward.
4 thus
Okay.
far.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Down low.
There goes Ewing. Dang.
Suns clear it.
Bad defense. Or good defense. Bad offense, I meant.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most
Don't
of
think
the
number
time,
10
that's
can
just
shoot.
as good as blocking it.
And here's Booker. He has 7. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here.
Illegal screen? Okay.
Play
Good
stops,
defense
so
there.
whistle there on what looks like an illegal
Solid
screen.
defense.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these
Look for
days.
Gerald Wilkins. Good dive.
He's
He's got a big 12 points.
Put in some extra juice on that timeout, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when
I'm not
he's
trying to
coming
reach
in
there
with
with
that
Ewing.
level of force, that's just too much right there. Booker. Ooh, nice little finish
Good little
in the rim there
floater.
for Booker.
This is one of those things in Devin Booker's bag that makes him so special. That floater on point.
There goes Ewing for 2.
Up and
Now maybe let's make that sub for McDaniel to come back in.
There is an art to working for the best
See if we get a dead ball. Good take. Gotta play better defense.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the middle. Ewing.
Ah, man, we forced one again.
Green. Suns trail by 8. Left side Booker. With the drive. Booker just
come on.
hammered it down.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And Jackson, here we go.
All right, good bucket from Jackson. That's a crazy inbound pass.
Aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
No way, that one's off. Okay, let's make sure we get the last shot here.
He's smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's
It
great
definitely will
execution
be
to
smart.
do that because it takes any chance at
I'll go with like
momentum
7.
away from your opponent.
There's the drive.
Thought Jackson could get that.
Second effort.
He got the second one though. He got the second one. Got his own rebound. Stuck with it.
By 10.
Good stuff.
And so that brings
Maintaining that 10-point lead.
New York out in front. They're up by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, let's see what we can do in the second half. Again, we got to keep, just doing a good job of
Well,
clicking
those just
on
tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this
and
game
trying to
still
defend
play.
as the user against the ball handler. And again, especially when the screen is there.
Here's Gillespie.
So we have McDaniel in briefly. Only one pause left. We'll take our win if it gets there. Like I've said, we will definitely take our win if it gets there. If it gets to that point. Like I've said, we will definitely. All right, we're definitely playing small though. We're definitely playing small for a little second. Well, that's off. That's not Williams' game. Good rebound, McDaniel. Now let's try to take advantage of the smaller lineup. Let's see.
Wide open look.
Oh, bad shot. That was a little too quick on my part. No pauses left. No pauses left. I don't know if this person's trying to actually make changes or not, but again, no pauses left. All right, well, great run. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, I could hear my opponent was clicking around there the whole time. But anyway, we move up to the Silver League, and we're 9 points in already. So at least we got that here in Season 6. Whether you're watching live on Twitch or whether you enjoy this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. We'll be back soon with more content. Again, I want to do more streams, or hopefully, future streams, at least one dedicated to the timeless accolade grind. That's winning a game with 5 different all-time teams. And then I would love to try to pursue the old school pro accolade, which is going to be really tough, would definitely be really challenging. And that's winning a game with 30 different eras teams, like I discussed earlier in this stream. So, but that's something to look out for. We've also got some college football content coming out with the Ultimate FCS Dynasty, and then on the 2K Fiduciary on YouTube. Be on the lookout for future NBA 2K podcasts, and just you never know what else you're going to see in terms of live streams and other kind of like scheming, game plan, and strategy, overall strategy type of videos as well. So that's kind of what we got in store. And again, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you being here.